What else is new, Doctor?
Well, look, let's do two in sort of fairly quick succession because there's such a lot of stuff to cover this week. So Darjeeling Limited, which is the new movie by Wes Anderson. Story is three brothers estranged brothers get together to travel across India on a journey of self-discovery. Here's a clip.
I want to start by thank you both for being here. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're the two most important people in the world to me. I've never said that before, but it's true. And I want you both to know it. I love you, Peter.
Thank you.
I love you, Jack.
I love you too.
How did it get to this? Why haven't we spoken in a year?
Let's make an agreement.
Okay. A, I want us to become brothers again like we used to be. And for us to find ourselves and bond with each other. Can we agree to that?
Okay.
Yeah. B, I want us to make this trip a spiritual journey where each of us seek the unknown and we learn about it. Can we agree to that?
Sure. I guess so.
C, I want us to be completely open and say yes to everything, even if it's shocking and painful. Can we agree to that?
So, Owen Wilson, Adrian Brody, Jason Schwartzman, that's the deal. They're on the train, they go across India on a journey. And the whole thing, it being a Wes Anderson movie, is basically a sort of a satire, a send-up, a pastiche of that kind of, American philosophical tourist thing. Let's go to all the spiritual side. I'm going to do Owen Wilson. It's going to sound exactly like Werner Herzog. And incidentally, as we discovered during the news bulletin, exactly the same as Sven-Göran Eriksson. All those impressions sound the same.
Foreigners, eh? They all sound the same.
Well, in my impressions, they do. They all sound vaguely Welsh. The problem with it is this. Wes Anderson is very good at... He's kind of the king of what's referred to as American smart movies, this great sort of, wave of smart, intellectual, academic-style comedies. And when he's funny, he's very good. I mean, I do like the Royal Tenenbaums. We both laughed our way through The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Do you remember seeing that?
Yeah, you laughed more than I did. I enjoyed it, but I was laughing internally.
It's because I'm cleverer than you are, and it's to do with how smart you are as to how much you laugh. And I did laugh about twice as much. I'm about twice as clever as you are.
I think the jury's out.
In the case of this film, actually, the lack of laughs isn't because I'm thick. It's because the film isn't anything like as funny as it needs to be. And also because it suffers from a sort of fundamental problem, which is it's sort of satirising that idea about Americans going on a spiritual journey across India in which they are, philosophical tourists. But it sort of falls into the trap of being exactly the thing that it is sending up. Halfway through the journey, the film sort of falls in love with the philosophical journey, and then it makes a completely ill-judged move into tragedy with a sudden unexpected death, and then it doesn't know how to get itself out of that particular hole, and it ends up becoming every bit as sort of sanctimonious as the characters that it's sending up. It's not totally without pleasures. I mean, there are several moments in it in which one chuckles wryly, but wryly chuckling is really not enough. You need acerbic drama. You need a laugh out loud, moment. You need Bill Murray being that completely dour-faced character in the centre of The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. You need more than this. In the end, what this ends up being is sort of self-serving and slightly full of itself. And there's a little short film...
A bit pompous, maybe.
A bit pompous.
Pompous but brilliant?
Pompous but not brilliant.
Oh.
Me, pompous but brilliant.
Yes.
You, brilliant. Darjeeling Limited, pompous but not brilliant.
Right.
Okay, that's the trilogy of pomposity made flesh.
And just explain how you chuckle acerbically, because chuckle is a warm thing. Inherently, a chuckle is a good thing.
Yeah, chuckle. Okay, chuckle.
But if you chuckle
Here we go, I'll do it. No, do it. The magic of radio. Okay, fine. So a chuckle.
No, that was patronising.
No, that was a chuckle.
That was a patronising chuckle.
No, a patronising chuckle is... Acerbic chuckle.
That's a sneer.
An acerbic chuckle. It's not. That's a patronising chuckle. An acerbic chuckle is... There you go.
It's a James Bond baddie.
Well, there we go. James Bond baddie's acerbically chuckle. Thank you very much. I'm really in the wrong profession. I should be a thesp. Or, in the new digital world, I should be a synthesp.
That's not a word.
Yes, it is. The new James Cameron movie features 6 synthespians. Anyway, back to the Darjeeling Limited.
Oh, yes, back to the Darjeeling Limited. This is
Journey is too long. It ends up being philosophical in the way that it's satirising, which doesn't quite work. It's not as funny as it needs to be. And the best thing about it is there's a short film at the beginning called Hotel Chevalier, which features Jason Schwartzman and Rachel Portman. And that is funnier than the film itself, and the only thing to celebrate about it is I'm very pleased that short films are making a return. Short supporting features are a very, very good thing, and as in the case of Ratatouille, it's often the case that the 5-minute thing at the beginning does all the work that the feature then fails to do. Good short film, shame about the long film.